The entire world recognizes Taiwan as a province of China, including Honduras previous to this decision. The only dispute that there is, the only choice that nations have in this matter is whether they recognize the Republic of China on the island province of Taiwan or the People's Republic of China in Beijing. And it's very obvious that the People's Republic of China in Beijing is the sole legitimate government of all of China, including Taiwan. And if you look at the constitution of the Republic of China based on the island province of Taiwan, even in their own constitution, it considers Taiwan as just one province of the rest of China. And they claim that they themselves are the sole legitimate government of all of China. And to prove this, all you have to do is go to, say, the US Department of State's official website, their page titled US Relations with Taiwan. And if you come down here, it says the United States approach to Taiwan has remained consistent across decades and administrations. The United States has a long-standing One China policy, which is guided by the Taiwan Relations Act, the 3 US-China joint communiques, and the 6 assurances. Well, this Taiwan Relations Act has nothing to do with US-Chinese relations because it's a unilateral internal law passed within the US. It has nothing to do with anything to do with China at all. We oppose any unilateral changes to the status quo from either side. That is not Washington's choice to make. We do not support Taiwan independence, and right there should be a period, because they don't recognize Taiwan's independence. It has no independence. It's not an independent country. It is part of one China, and the United States officially recognizes the People's Republic of China in Beijing, not the Republic of China. That is unofficial ties that they have as part of their double dealing, like what they do with all other nations. This is the double dealing they are doing with China, and this is at the very root of US-Chinese tensions. The US officially recognizes Taiwan as part of China, and the People's Republic of China as the official and sole legitimate government of all of China. But at the same time, they are engineering separatism on the island province of Taiwan in contravention of international law. And speaking of international law, the United Nations itself considers Taiwan as part of China and recognizes only the People's Republic of China in Beijing. So this is the UN, United Nations, restoration of the lawful rights of the People's Republic of China in the United Nations. This is 1972. And this is the resolution that settled this question decades ago. So this is UN Resolution 2758, restoration of the lawful rights of the People's Republic of China in the United Nations. And it says, recalling the principles of the Charter of the United Nations, considering that the restoration of the lawful rights of the People's Republic of China is essential both for the protection of the Charter of the United Nations and for the cause that the United Nations must serve under the Charter, recognizing that the representatives of the government of the People's Republic of China are the only lawful representatives of China to the United Nations, and that the People's Republic of China is one of the 5 permanent members of the Security Council, decides to restore all of its rights to the People's Republic of China and to recognize the representatives of the government as the only legitimate representatives of China to the United Nations, and to expel forthwith the representatives of Chiang Kai-shek from the place which they unlawfully occupy at the United Nations and in all organizations related to it. And Chiang Kai-shek was, at the time, the leader of the Republic of China, and that was the UN rejecting the concept and the existence of the Republic of China as anything except a side that lost the Chinese Civil War, fled to the island province of Taiwan, and now is no longer recognized by the United Nations as anything except as part of China. Because that's how the United States does business. People have to understand all of this as they watch US-Chinese tensions grow. Everything else is what the US always does from the beginning of the 21st century onward, how they manufacture lies, dehumanize their enemy, and push everyone in the direction towards war. But when you look at the center of the issue, you see a giant lie, or something incredibly indefensible, or both. And that's what is at the center of US-Chinese tensions. The US violating Chinese sovereignty within China's own internationally recognized territory. It is intolerable. The US would never tolerate it. Neither should China.